everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to generate daily e-commerce order reports and get on email using AI agent. So let's suppose I'm running an e-commerce store and I want to get my daily sales. Now doing this manually will consume a lot of time, so I've completely automated this process, and to do this automation, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between Schedule by Pabbly, Google Sheets, OpenAI and Gmail. With the help of Pabbly Connect, I'm going to build this connection in such a way that I'm going to use the schedule to run this workflow every day, get the details from my Google Sheets, the order details, and generate the response with the help of OpenAI and send that via mail. Now, if you want to learn the step-by-step process, then let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to see how to generate daily e-commerce order report and get on Gmail with the help of AI. For this, I'm going to create automation between Google Sheets, OpenAI and Gmail with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly Connect, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com/connect in your browser. After browsing the website, we need to sign into our Pabbly Connect account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on the sign in, and if you are a new user, click on the sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll go with the sign in. And here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. I'm going to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now. And it has taken me towards this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders which I've created over here. If you want to create a new folder, simply click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this Create Workflow button. And first I need to provide the workflow name, and then I have to select the folder in which I want to save that workflow. So first let's name this workflow as Generate Daily E-commerce Order Reports and Get on Email using AI Agent. And now I need to select my folder. These are the folders which have been created, and here I am going to select it as AI Agent and then click on Create. Here workflow created successfully. As soon as I click on Create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is Trigger, other is Action. So Trigger says when this happens, and Action says do this. So Trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to generate daily e-commerce order reports and get on email using AI agent, which means whenever the details are added, the order details are added in this particular Google Sheet spreadsheet, the report will be generated using AI agent, and this report will be sent using Gmail. So here I am going to trigger this workflow or schedule this workflow to run every day after the end of the day. So I'm going to record all the order details in my Google Sheets of that particular date, and as the date ends, I'm going to schedule that workflow to run on a specific time every day, and then it is going to generate the order report for me, and then I'm going to send that to myself or to my team with the help of Gmail. So here in my trigger application, first I'm going to schedule this workflow, for which I have taken Schedule by Pabbly, and then in my trigger event, I'm going to click on this Schedule Workflow. So how often do you want to run this workflow? I want to run this workflow every day. I'm going to select my timing as, let's suppose I want to get this order report at 10 p.m. every day. So I'm going to select 22. And now I'm simply going to click on this save, and here I have received the response. This workflow will run every day. The UTC time format is 16:30 and the local time Asia Kolkata is 22, which means 10 p.m. Now this workflow is scheduled to run every day at 10 p.m. Now what is my next step? I have to run this every day. So first of all, I'm going to quickly add the details in my Google Sheet spreadsheet so it becomes easier for me to make you understand this. So here I have entered the details. The order date is this, 19 June 2025. These were the orders which happened today, and these are the customer name, the product name, the total, and then the payment method. Now I want to run this workflow every day, and I want to get the data of that particular day only. So here what I'm going to do, I'm going to select my action application as date time formatter, which is a feature by Pabbly, and in my action event I'm going to select it as current date and then click on Connect. So first I'm going to select the basic format. Here I have entered the date in this format, year, month and date. So I'm going to select this particular format only, year, month and date. So is this the same format? Yes. We have selected the same format, year, month, date. I'm simply going to click on save and send test request. And here we have received the response. So we have received the current date as 19 June 2025. And these are the today's orders, 19 June 2025. Now, as I have scheduled this workflow to run every day and I have taken the current date also, I have to get the details of this Google Sheet spreadsheet so that this could be analyzed and an order report could be generated using AI agent. So to get this data, I'm going to click on this add action step button, and then in my action application, I'm going to search for Google Sheets. And then in my action event, I'm going to search for lookup spreadsheet rows V1 and then click on connect. Now, if you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on the sign in with Google. And then to make the connection, you have to select your account with which you have logged in your Google Sheets. After selecting the account, give away the permissions because your data is completely safe with Pabbly Connect. Your Google Sheets will be authorized or connected to Pabbly Connect. I'm going to select the existing connection as I have created this connection multiple times. So I'm going to click on this save and you will see Google Sheets is connected. So here first I need to select the spreadsheet. So the name of my spreadsheet is order details. I'm going to select that. You will see that I have this sheet automatically detected, which is sheet number 1. And now I need to enter this lookup column. So I have to search for the current date and the order date is in this column, column A. So I'm simply or manually going to enter that column A because this is not going to change. And then I'm going to enter the lookup value. So the lookup value is the current date which I have received in my previous response. So what I've done, I've simply clicked on this field, clicked on this date time format a current date and mapped this. This process is called mapping. Now whenever I'm going to receive the response in this current date, like I have received the today's date, which is the current date. Now I'm going to schedule or run this workflow tomorrow also. So I'm going to receive 20 June and that will be replaced in this field. If I enter 19 June manually, then this will become static and I'm not going to receive tomorrow's order details or the report. So here, that's why we use this mapping. I have entered the current date and in this include headers and response, I'm going to select it as true and the sort value as top. Now I'm going to toggle off this simple response button. It is written over here, simple response will give data that is ready to map. Advanced response will give you packaged data on which you can apply extractors, iterators, etc. If you change the response format, make sure to save and capture the response again. So here what I'm going to do, I'm going to toggle off this button because I want the complete details. All the details which I have in this particular spreadsheet in the advanced format. If I click on this simple response, I'm going to receive the mappable response. So I'm going to toggle off because I want to capture the complete data from that spreadsheet and then click on save and send test request. And you will see I'm going to capture the entire spreadsheet data which I have over here. So here I have order date, customer name, product name, total and the payment method. And here we can see we have received all the details. Customer name, we have received the product, we have received all the details. So till now in this workflow, I have scheduled this workflow to run every day. I have extracted the current date so that whenever it is going to run, it fetches the data of that particular date. And then I retrieved all the data from my Google Sheet spreadsheet to my workflow. And now I want to generate this order report. We have received all the orders. And now I want to generate the report for all these orders, for which what we are going to use? We are going to use AI agent. And I'm going to select my AI agent as OpenAI. So I have selected my action application as OpenAI. And then I'm simply going to select my action event as ChatGPT and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection. And now to make this connection, I have to enter the token. So following the help desk given below, I'm going to enter the token and I'm going to click on the hyperlink. And it has taken me towards this API keys page. Now to create a new API token, I simply need to click on this create new secret key. First, I have to provide the key name. So let's say the key name is test. The project will be default project. The permissions will be all. And then I simply need to click on this create secret key. A new API token will be provided to me, which I need to copy and paste that over here. Now here, as I've already an existing connection, I've created this connection multiple times. So I've selected the existing connection and then go with save. Here OpenAI is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I have to enter the AI model and the prompt. Now I'm going to select my AI model as GPT-4o Mini, and then I'm going to enter the prompt. So I'm going to enter the prompt that I have to generate the order report, and then I'm going to map the order details which I have received from my Google Sheets. I'm going to enter the prompt like, so here I have written, you are AI assistant helping e-commerce business summarize their daily orders. Below is a list of order with following columns. Generate a summary that includes total number of orders, total revenue, most common payment method, list of most frequently ordered products, a brief narrative summary in 2-3 sentences. And now I'm going to map the detail or the order detail which I have received from this Google Sheets lookup spreadsheet row. I have mapped this. I have already told you that why we are mapping the data, because mapping is important so that every time you receive a new detail, it is taken into consideration in this field. Manually entering the data will make this field static and the information will not change even if you have received the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static and every time you receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep this field dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. I have entered the detail and now I'm simply going to click on the save and send test request and let's wait for the response. And here I have received the response. So here in this message content, I have my daily order summary. If I open this, I can see the total number of orders were 4. Let's check this. So there were 4 orders and then we have this total revenue is 3646. So it has calculated the total amount and given the response. The most common method was prepaid. Let's check this. So here we have this prepaid 2 times and the rest COD and Razorpay. Then we have the list of most frequently ordered products. It says no products repeated. And then we have the narrative summary. Today's e-commerce activity recorded a total of 4 orders generating a revenue of 3646. The most common payment method was prepaid and no particular product was ordered frequently enough to note as a repeat. Overall, the day reflected a healthy mix of products and payments options from diverse customers. So here I have received this very wonderful response which I can send to myself or to my team. So for that, to send this, I'm going to click on this Add Action Step button, and then in my action application, I'm going to search for Gmail. And then in my action event, I'm going to select it as Send Email V1 and then click on Connect. If you have an existing connection, go with Save. If you don't have one, click on Add New Connection, select a Google account and grant away the permissions. I've created this connection multiple times, so I'm going to select the existing connection and then go with Save. Gmail is connected with Pabbly Connect and now I'm going to enter this recipient email address. So over here, I'm going to enter my own email address so that I can show you the mail which I'm going to receive. And then I'll leave the CC/BCC field blank. If you want to enter the email addresses of your teammates, you can do that. I'm going to skip the sender name. I'm going to enter the email subject as daily order report. I'm going to enter this manually because this will not going to change. This will remain static. I do not have to enter the email subject differently every day. So I'm going to enter this manually and this is not going to change. Now I'm going to enter the email content. So I have received the email content from my OpenAI response. I have mapped that. And I'm not going to send any file or the attachment, so I'm going to skip this. I'm going to click on Save and Send Test Request. Let's wait for the response. And here I have received the response. The status is sent. Now let me quickly open my email and check whether I have received any mail there or not. So here I have received the response. Just 1 minute ago, I have received this mail, daily order summary, and this is the same exact mail. And this is the same exact message which I have generated with the help of OpenAI and have sent that to myself. Now to summarize, we took Schedule by Pabbly as a trigger application so that we can schedule this workflow to run every day. Then we have received the current date with the help of this date time formatter and map that to my sheets so that whenever I am going to receive a new order on that particular date on the current date, I'm going to send the data to my Pabbly Connect workflow and then I'm going to send all this data to my OpenAI to generate the daily report and then I'm going to send that to myself or to my team with the help of this Gmail. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run, and here we have successfully created automation between Schedule, Google Sheets, OpenAI and Gmail with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com.
If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.